Hey guys, it's time to open up wide and gulp down your fast bites here on Money9 Jhatpat. And today, have you ever wondered why the rupee declines against the US dollar and what kind of impact that could have on consumers such as yourself? Of late, if you've been watching or reading the news closely, you would have seen the Indian rupee plummeting against the dollar. In fact, on Tuesday, the rupee nosedived to a fresh low of 79.36 per US dollar, slumping by 0.5% or 41 pice. The previous low was at 79.04 rupees per dollar on July 1. Ratings agency Nomura has sounded an alarm that in the coming months, the rupee is expected to weaken further to 82 rupees by the third quarter and to 81 rupees in the fourth quarter of 2022. Now, why is the rupee going in a downward spiral? Well, for this, we need to rewind the clock a little backwards. In late February, the Russia-Ukraine war broke out, resulting in supply chain blockades, thereby pushing up global oil prices. Brent crude, which is considered as the benchmark rate at which oil is sold, touched a high of 113 US dollars recently. Now, how does this matter? Well, India imports more than 80% of fuel needs, which means the rising oil prices means expensive petrol, diesel and edible oils for you. Next is the current account deficit or trade deficit. This happens when imports are more as compared to exports. According to preliminary data, India's trade deficit widened to a record $26.53 billion in June as imports shot up by 51.02% to $63.58 billion US dollars. On the other hand, exports rose by 16.8% to $37.9 billion US dollars in June 2022, leading to a monthly trade deficit of $25.63 billion. But how does this all impact you? Well, India imports a lot of goods including electronics, equipment, gold and of course oil. And the payment for these imports are done in dollars. Suppose a smartphone costing $150 US dollars is sold at say 11,250 rupees earlier will now cost around 12,000 rupees owing to the depreciating rupee against dollar. So what is the solution to all this? Well, it's the RBI that has come to the rescue. The central bank has intervened in the foreign exchange market through dollar sales when the rupee touched the levels of 79.2. It has also shielded the rupee from a runaway depreciation. Since February 25, the foreign exchange reserves have declined by $40.94 billion. We hope you find this content useful. For more such videos like this, subscribe and keep watching Money9 English's YouTube channel.